Hi, I'm Sofia Bernardi, mindset and business coach supporting ambitious new and rising coaches to master their mindset, create an aligned and profitable strategy, and grow a six-figure business and beyond using the Rising Coach method. I built a $500,000 business by the age of 24, and in this podcast, I will teach you the psychology, strategy, and energetics to do the same. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to the Quick Wins segment of Rising Coaches with Sofia Bernardi. This segment is all about sharing quick actions you can take today to help you attract more leads, sign dream clients, and create an aligned, scalable business. Let's dive in. So today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite topics ever that I don't think I've talked about too much ever on the podcast, to be honest, which is really surprising because, as I said, it's something I'm very passionate about, and that is organization within your business. I am your typical Virgo organized human being. I'm on top of everything at all times. I'm even recording this episode very well in advance because I plan ahead in the sense that I know that I'm traveling a lot for the remainder of 2023, and so I'm batch recording episodes today to make sure that I don't ever feel stressed or overwhelmed. Well, at least, of course, there's going to be a time and place where you feel that, and that's totally normal and okay, but where I'm not putting myself in situations on a regular basis, setting myself up to feel overwhelmed. Prevention is always going to be best. And so I'm very, very organized, and I have realized on my business ventures that not everyone is this way, and that is totally okay. It is a skill that can be learned. I definitely wasn't born like this. I've been organized from a very young age, but of course I have learned things along the way in terms of simplifying and doing things better than other ways, right? And so everyone can learn it, but everyone is different. You've got to find a way that works for you. But today I'm going to share with you a big organization hack that you can use for your coaching business, and that is simply having everything in one place. Now, hear me out, because whilst that sounds so simple, it blows my mind how many people don't do this. I see people have a physical planner, they have post-it notes everywhere, they use their Apple Notes, they use, something else and something else and something else, and they wonder why they feel like everything is so chaotic and all over the place, because they've literally put everything all over the place. And so by simplifying and putting everything in one place, you're going to find your life so much easier, in particular within your business. Now, I'm not saying literally only use one particular software, right? Like, you've got to find what works for you. However, storing things in one place as opposed to many, many places. So we use multiple different softwares, but each have a very specific role, and then we stick to it essentially. So for example, I use Asana to organize and manage my tasks within my business. The reason being is, one, it's free. Two, it's really great for having a team, which I have. I have a business manager and a virtual assistant, so we can all see each other's tasks and have different, categories and things like that. It's really organized and quite simple in my personal opinion. And yeah, we just really enjoy it for what it is we need. And so rather than having a to-do list on pen and paper and on my Apple Notes and on Asana and maybe another place and maybe another place, it's all just in Asana. So I never have to think about where should I, map things out and get clear and get organized. And that has been the biggest hack ever. Same with storing files. Some people store it on, there's bits on their iPad or their desktop or their laptop or Google Drive or OneDrive or all of these things, instead of just having all of their stuff in one place. People use USBs and hard drives and all of these things. I literally have my entire business on Google Drive. And we could sit here and chat all day about the risks of that and all of the things, but honestly, like, on the scheme of things, the risk factor is quite minimal. And if that was to happen, I'm going to build a bridge and get over it. It's going to be okay. And I find it to be so much more secure than having, relying on a USB and not always having that on file, or having it all on my computer and then my computer could die. Like, all of these things could happen. Whereas Google Drive, it doesn't matter where I am in the world, what device I am on in the world, I can log into my account and access everything I need in one place, which to me is very, very secure. And this has been a game changer for a couple of reasons. One, like I just said, it doesn't matter whether I'm on my phone or my laptop or my desktop, I have everything I need, like on my account if I just log in, which means I can work from anywhere at any time and access everything I need. 2, it's really easy to share things, right? It's like everyone has a Google account, and if you don't, I don't know what you're doing and how you get by, but like everyone can send and share like Google Docs and Google Files, because it's such a well-known like company across the globe, and most people need it in order to have a YouTube account or literally to do anything. Like that's how you Google things, right? And so I find that it's just really easy to share files with other people. I share Google Drive links, whether that's a Google Doc or Google Sheets or Google Slides or whatever it is, like most days within my business, to a client or to a team member or something like that, which makes it really organized. So I have all of my files organized in nice, clean folders, and I know where everything is because everything's labeled. So I don't have a single file on my computer or my phone for that matter. So I use Google Photos, I use Google Drive, I use Google Calendar, I use Google Keep, and Google Sheets and Google Docs. Like I use everything Google, which it all works so seamlessly together, which is really easy. So I have no photos on my phone and I have no files on my computer. It's all within Google, and I love it because it's just so easy to access and organize and find things. So yeah, we use Asana for managing tasks. We use Google Everything for storing and organizing things, and then we use Airtable for lead tracking. So we track our leads, our podcast episodes, our client database is all on Airtable. So my whole business runs on these 3 platforms, and it's super simple. What's for what, where is what, for both my team and myself. And so that is the biggest organization hack, is stop putting half of things in one place and the other half in another place, and instead take the time. Yes, it will take time depending on where you're at to organize and set everything up once, but once you've done the hard yards once, then it's done for life, and it's so good. So I've had this system in place for years in my business, and I never don't know where things are. I know where everything is at all times. Once you do the hard yards once, then it's just about little tweaks when you upload new files to Google Drive hypothetically or whatever. Then you just put everything in its home and you will be living your best life. And if that is just too overwhelming to manage, I have a client of mine who does this for a living. She does digital decluttering and she organizes it all for you. She gets access to your computer screen, doesn't matter where you are in the world. She will organize everything for you. I love what she does, and I love referring her to people. And so if you would like her details, message me and I will put you two in touch. But yeah, you can literally have someone do it for you. Otherwise, do it yourself once and then you're good to go. So that's my biggest organization hack. Like, take the time once to reap the rewards now and in the future, and you will find you get way more done in your business and you feel a lot better along the way. I hope you have enjoyed this action that you can take today to make your life so much better moving forwards. I'll see you next week. If you thoroughly enjoyed this episode, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could take a moment to hit that subscribe button. Your support fuels our mission to bring you even more valuable content every week. It truly means the world to me. My promise to you is that if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, I'll continue making incredible episodes such as this every week to help you to grow and scale your coaching business. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next episode.